All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Partnerships presentation on the Myanmar.
Hello, everybody. My name is Weston. I'm going to start talking to you guys about really the primary reasons for why people are leaving Myanmar and moving into Thailand. And the one of the prime reasons is economic stress that these people are enduring. The okay, a little backstory. Myanmar and Burma, same country. It's not a new country. Um, but the Burma government has some really unjust taxation methods where they are taking money and the people don't really know where it's going towards. It's not coming back to the citizens. They get no real value out of it beyond monetary value. They will take people's crops or their livestock, and then they simply have nothing to eat. They have nothing to sell, and this can be very damaging to a family's livelihood. Additionally, these citizens simply can't find jobs in their country. There is no employers that are hiring, or if they are, it's often forced labor. So a lot of the citizens can't make a living wage. However, in Thailand, the government allows immigrants to cross the border and work there. Um, Now, are those really good working conditions? No. Are they making lots of money? No, but at least they have the opportunity to feed themselves and their family. And then the final economic reason is there's huge wealth inequality in Myanmar, and this causes some very poor standards of living for a lot of the population. And I'd like to direct your attention to the graphic that we have on the screen to the right. And as you see, Myanmar is actually at the bottom of this index of the most unequal countries in terms of wealth, and Thailand's at the top. And although that might seem like to Thailand, I think it really speaks to just how desperate some of the immigrants are to make any money at all versus the forced labor or lack of jobs that Myanmar offers. So if you roll on to the next slide, please. Oh, sweet. Okay, and then another major reason is the social conflict that is going on in Myanmar. Um, Historically, there has not been an equitable sharing of power among different populations in terms of ethnicity. So this leads to ongoing conflict between civilians and the government, and this has been going on for decades now. And so these ethnic groups form their own ethnic armies, and they're fighting for autonomy and their own self-determination. However, the problem arises when these militant groups become almost indistinguishable from regular civilians. And so then as a result, the government will be fighting innocent civilians, or the civilians will be fighting amongst themselves. And so you'll have innocent people caught in the crossfires, quite literally. You will have landmines placed in villages where people lived, and all around, it's very unsafe conditions to be living in. Uh, Additionally, women are at a huge risk as well, because it is not uncommon for rape to be used as a weapon of war to get out of Myanmar for their own safety. And then finally, political opposition to the government is very often met with arrest, imprisonment, or even death. So they have no right to voice their opinions, and obviously they would like to get somewhere safer.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Casey. I'm just going to kind of briefly go over the history of Myanmar and how they kind of got into this position in the first place. So to start out, to take you very far back, when they were still Burma, Burma gained independence in 1948 from British colonial rule, democracy. Then a couple years later, General Yu led a military coup and held power over the university. Situation deteriorates. There's a lot of corruption among like head military members, and the military junta holds a lot of control over civilians and in government. So there's no real leaders besides the military. So the next big event happens in 1988. The Burmese that are starting Burmese people were killed and thousands more were displaced. General Nguyen resigns as chairman, although he still has some underlying control in the military junta. And so the power's kind of shifting. There's a new military regime that's formed, and they changed the name from Burma to Myanmar, same country, like Weston said. Another important leader to kind of rise up during this time, her name is Aung San Suu Kyi, and she's the daughter of another important military general, but she forms the National League for Democracy opposition party, which will grow in popularity and it'll become a lot more important in the upcoming years. In Myanmar, and in 2007 the Saffron Revolution occurs. It was named the Saffron Revolution because some Buddhist monks who participated in it wore these saffron colored robes, as you can see in the picture. So this revolution is sparked mainly by high fuel prices in particular and international pressure from other countries, and some changes are made also because the military they kind of want to reinforce their relationships with other countries and kind of show them that they're trying to change too. So a new constitution was formed in 2008 because of this. And this gives the military even more powers in government specifically in order to make new laws and kind of control their people a little better. And then, so a turning point occurred in 2011. The military junta unexpectedly dissolved, so the current military power that was in place, and it forms a more military installed government. So there's more professional leaders. It's not just generals and military members everywhere. So Prime Minister Thein Sein is appointed as president, and he starts trying to make some reforms in Myanmar. He grants amnesty to political prisoners. He starts to allow media censorship, and he creates these economic policies that encourage foreign investment from other countries. So again, he's trying to strengthen Myanmar's relationship with its neighbor countries. He also creates the first nationwide multi-party, and this is where Aung San Suu Kyi's party comes into play. It's gained so much popularity that her party actually wins and chancellor. Bring you to the present of what's happening in Myanmar currently. In 2021, I'm sure you guys might have read it. Occurred in 2020, and this is what kind of sparked new unrest. The NLD party won again by a landslide, and the military, as a result, did not win as many seats in government as they would have liked. So initially, they tried to claim voter fraud, which was rejected by the country's election commission. And because of this, they staged a coup in early this month of 2021, where they detained and charged Suu Kyi. This and the president as well, and this caused, as you can imagine, a lot of unrest among the citizens. It was announced that Senior General Min Aung Hlaing will take charge of Myanmar, and currently this is still a big issue. They're in a year-long state of emergency, as someone declared, and people are protesting for the release of Suu Kyi, and kind of they want to go back to normal, more fair elections because they know that the NLD won, but the military won't accept that.
Hi guys, my name is Afra. So I'm going to be talking about our partner SAW.